From dishwasher to hero to now celebrity, Charles Ramsey thrust into the national spotlight after heroically helping to rescue 3 kidnapped girls, now young women. The amazing rescue and escape was exactly 1 week ago tonight. Charles Ramsey joins us from Cleveland. Nice to see you, Charles.
Hi, thank you.
What's it like to be a celebrity, Charles?
I don't have a clue. What's it like to help some girls have a good Mother's Day and live the rest of their life? All
right, take me back to that night. Tell me, what did you first notice? When did you first think that there was a problem?
When I was being disturbed from eating my cheeseburger by a scream from a girl who shouldn't have even been on the street.
What did you think the scream was? Did you think, I'm sure you didn't contemplate that it was Amber, but, Amanda.
Right. I thought it was, I was getting ready to have a good night show, because the way that screaming is, surely it was, a fight was getting ready to break out, so I thought I was going to sit on my porch and watch a good fight.
How far is that home from your home?
Approximately 25 inches.
And you had never, in all the time that you've lived there, ever heard any noise coming out of the house that was remotely similar, right?
Not a thing. Only salsa music.
All right. So you get up, and what do? Go outside and go around the corner? Tell me what you do.
I don't do anything. I go to my front door and try to figure out why somebody's kicking on the door next door to me. And then I see my neighbor run across the street, and I'm wondering where he's going. And then when I come outside to see what he's looking at, we both see this pretty white girl in this dude's house. You want me to go on this door, or is there another question?
I sure do. Tell me what else. Keep going.
All right. So I go on the porch with a cheeseburger, and I ask this girl, how'd you get in the house? And she says, I don't have time to explain to you how I got in this house. Just get me out. She said, mumbled something, Barry. So the reason why I didn't hear the first part is because she was talking to me as I was trying to get her out. So we're making a lot of noise. Keep in mind, I'm trying to break her out of somebody's house and have a conversation with her at the same time. So, do the math. So the neighbor that I saw run across the street, he wouldn't give me a hand. He ran behind me. Understood. I'm not bashing him. It was a panicky situation. I'm not saying I'm more calm under the pressure than he is. It's just one of those, I got to do this, I'm going to feel bad about myself type situations. So trying to open the door doesn't work. So I kick the bottom of the door because it's just aluminum. It's a screen door, $7 door. She crawls underneath the door. She grabs her baby. You go to my house, grab my cell phone to call the 911. I give her the phone like an idiot. She's got a baby that's crying hysterically, and she's shaking hysterically, and I thought it was a good idea to hand her a phone. Anyway, that didn't work. I sent her across the street. It's 80 degrees outside, Cleveland, Ohio, around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It wasn't like it was 2 pit bulls outside and a sparrow. The street was crowded, right, with just people doing whatever they do on a warm day. So she makes her phone call on the neighbor's phone. I make the 911 call on my phone. I say some smart comments to the police, just to speed up the process, because I figured, don't ask me questions when the 911 button is hit. Now, I never understood that. If you say 911, what's your emergency? I tell you my emergency, and you ask, where you at? I tell you where I'm at. You either tell me, stay on the line. Well, ain't that something, stay on the line. Or you're going to tell me, okay, talk to the car that's going to be there, which means you hung up. Well, I wonder who that happened to. Not to get into that. So anyway, as I'm standing next to Amanda, here comes the good old officers. One officer goes right to Amanda. He's getting ready to put her in the car. She says, well, there's 2 more girls in there, so I'm not going anywhere until we get them out of there. I was blown away. Nobody's thinking about no Gina and Michelle, nobody else. We just want to see who's coming out of that house, whoever these two girls were. Sure enough, it was Gina DeJesus, Michelle Knight. So they.
Let me ask you something. Did Amanda at any point identify her? Did she say, "I'm Amanda Berry," and do you know who I am, or did you know who she was?
She said that 3 or 4 times.
Did you know who that was?
She's been gone for 10 years. If you had an ex, say you've been in a relationship, not even use that. Say in your city, if some child came up missing 10 years ago, would it ring a effing bell to you?
Well, what did you say to her when she said, "I'm Amanda Berry"? Did you say, "Oh, you were the one who's been missing for 10 years"? I mean, did you say anything to her?
That's exactly what I said, verbatim.
And did she say anything more to you?
Like what?
Like, thank you for opening the door, getting me out?
What does she need? What do I need gratuity for? She's shaking like a leaf. Say I kidnapped you. Say I come to your house tonight, Greta, and kidnap you. Or send 2 of my friends to come get you, kidnap you, and keep you away for 3 years. You finally get it through. It'll be a while before the person that helped you escape, you sent them a complimentary steak dinner from Red Lobster.
Well,
it wasn't on her mind, to thank me at the time.
I could certainly understand that, Charles. That certainly is an amazing story. Thank you for telling us.
You're quite welcome.